Sunday, August 18th, 2021, is a day that I will die. Because I am Hades. No, I'm not Hades. I'm what's his name? Zarabas? Zad is there? Zachariah? Whomever. That's who I am. I think we're gonna escape. Time to go. We gotta do it this night. If we don't beat Hades this night, Hades will continue to be our dad. Oh, yeah, I don't want that after blocking.
Stronger.
Whoa! That just one-shot him? That was hype.
That's what you get. Something for the mirror.
Heart. You always go for the hearts. Heart, stars, horseshoes, clovers, and balloons, pots of gold, rainbows, and the red balloon. Lucky Charms, yo. Do we have to do a cereal bracket? Rabbit Ruby, you like cereal? Yeah, maybe that's the next poll. I don't know. We're gonna have to decide when we get there. But hey, welcome to the stream. Look, I'm getting some of this nectar. We're gonna give it to Mr. Skellybones. Oh. Oh, nice. We got it. Big coughs. Rapid Ruby, what's new in the life of the quick rubies? I actually don't feel like Aphrodite's is actually that good. It just weakens the damage you receive. But I shouldn't be damaged anyway, so... Wait, why did he say come on in? That was weird. I don't know. I was trying to think of something funny to say, how's your day, or whatever, but it came out super awkward. Oh, this is a big one.
What shall we do here once you finally arrive? Perhaps we could go out and meet some mortals. I know.
Ooh, meet some mortals! If you're in mortal chat, do you want to be with Aphrodite? Epic, your dash deals damage when you end inflicting wound. Yeah, this is what we want. Well, I'm sorry about that. Did you, get to read another page in, Nagatoro? So I'm not joking. When you said that, like, oh yeah, you just read the books when, like, people order them and, like, you just read a page or whatever. And I told you, like, my teacher that ran the yearbooks, and he's like, no, the person that buys it, they're the ones that gets to open it. Like, it's made me the same way, where it's like, no, that's part of my birthright. Well, not birthright, but, like, if I buy a book, or if I buy something, like, that's mine to spend, or, you know, mine to open the binding for and whatnot. Slave Flows have a... Ooh, 15%? Oh, that one looks nice. Ensure a Chaos Gate. Especially because we're going to get a health bonus in this next room. Yeah, I mean, it's too late. I think, like, the way Amazon ships, though, they're going to get at least bent or something. Like, they're not going to be purely flat and whatnot. So, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it, but he was, like, so strict. Because the way my school worked is you would get your yearbook in, like, October, like, the year after. Because they want to include, like, all the spring sports and graduation and everything in there. So it's, you know, it's like October, and the books just pile up, and it's whenever the students could actually, like, come back to the school and pick up their yearbook. That's when they would, you know, they'd get their yearbooks and whatnot, but... Yeah, like, you put, like, mailers and stuff, so it's not going to be, you know, like, flopping open, but, like, there's shuffling and whatnot, and, like, there's the little divots in the box, and I could see, like, a cover getting caught or whatnot. So I'm not saying, like, they're trashed, but they're not... You know, it's, like, not pristine. Where there, you know, it would be a box of 20 books or whatever, and you would take one out and hand it to the person or whatnot, but... Okay, what do we want? Slippery flourishes. For the next 3 encounters, you cannot collect your thing for 11 seconds. Special does one. Okay, that one's not that big of a punishment. Okay, so boost to attack. That one sounds okay. I'm feeling one of these first two. Let's do a boost to normal damage. Oh, we get a pick? Let's go for more life. More to life, we're gonna be so full of it. There we go, we got that guy. Oh, there's more?
How's that?
Look at all this life we have. I've never had this much life. Oh, and we have a Mr. Guy that'll give us a lot of darkness coming up ahead.
Look who.
Hey, quick question, Sisyphus.
Zagreus, that's my
Fury
name.
Sisters lately?
Not seen the other Fury Sisters in some time now that you mention it. Just Megara, the kindly one.
Yeah, I still don't know like what the best idea is. Like, is it better to get a bunch of different god powers, or is it better to just double down on one? I don't really know, but I haven't gotten a lot of health in the past, so... But like, I'm definitely not prioritizing money. I think the money isn't that effective, but
Makes sense to me.
But I just always get like the permanent upgrades, because even if they're not as strong, they're better.
Take care of them.
But I can see how life is very important early on, because then with the multiple lives and whatnot, like it just gives you... It's like if I get 25 more HP because I have 2 lives in the background, it's actually like 50 more HP. So that's what my thought process is. Oh, bomb.
Right there. Where now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there is like a right way to do it. But it's... Like, it's just a bunch of min-maxing. And because you don't get to control a lot of the stuff... Like, yeah, it's just hard to say. Oh, got hit. Gold, uh-oh. Big fat guy, take this. Got it. No, we're saving the gift because I want to get the skeleton man.
It comforts me to see how far you've gone.
Bronze skin? Okay. Dude, that's hype. Like, have you had an interview? Your attack is stronger and can deflect. Yeah, that's what we want.
The shield of light.
And now it's the shop time. Okay, sounds good. No, dude, give me the details if you want to. How much life is this? 50? Yeah, that's not even gonna fill my thing up. I would love to get that. Arrgh.
Fine day to you as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supplies, shall we?
Okay. It's an inside tip. Nice. Now that's how you get a lot of jobs. It's just people recommending you, and then. Gosh, I have like no updates other than my life.
Now that you mention it, you can, Meg. I was wondering, what was Father carrying on with you about back home?
Oh, do they?
Again. If you must know, my job.
Well, I'm wasting all my time.
Though I'm sure this.
Not yet.
Oh. Yeah, now that I have like these upgrades and like these core crystals, like they let the damage stack. Especially when I can do 3 of them now, it's like, yeah, I get like what the point is. Because I didn't get what these things were the first few playthroughs. Oh gosh. Get out. Ooh. Oh, this part's the worst. Got it. Woo! Yeah, too late. There we go. Yeah, we beat her. Furry vanquished. Take that, you furry.
The curse of chaos has expired.
Yeah, me neither. I was actually looking up a little bit online because I thought they were pretty much worthless. And everyone online were saying, yeah, they're actually like bad early game. But like once you get all the upgrades, they become your best weapon. And I was like, oh, I messed up. But anyway. Alright, there we go. So yeah, 25 health. Ooh. Yeah, let's get both of these.
Heading up.
Well, I feel like they're actually not that effective until you get, what's it called? One of the darkness upgrades, it makes it so when they're embedded in someone, then you do like 10 more damage to that person. Oh, these aren't pots. Those are pots. But I think, like, those are the type of boosts that make you go, yeah, this is worth it. Get back on the riverboat.
Skull crushers.
Where? Oh, right there. Oh gosh, big one. Oh, this is a big gift. Nice.
Someone's looking out for you. That's good. That's good. She likes to put a lot of thought and stuff in everything. It's all a little much, if you ask me.
Hermes, we got a rare one. Your attack speed is faster. Nice.
The haste of Hermes.
Oh, look, that was gold. Pomegranate or oh, our friend. We gotta go see our friend.
Onward.
Onward. Remember that movie, everyone?
What?
There's a girl singing.
Here?
Come on in.
Okay.
How do I get up there? Oh, it's a fake door.
Hey, you must be the Hades kid. How's it going then, Your Royal
Eurydice?
Majesty? Nice to meet you. I'm Eurydice. What brings a big, important...
I saw it right when the pandemic came out because it was on Disney Plus and it was like, "Whoa, guys, a movie that's supposed to be in theaters, you gotta watch for free."
Past the menacing bone
I mean, it's one of
Don't be
Pixar's
rude, though,
Pixar's
I'm
lesser
the rock.
films.
Well, don't you have your hands
I mean, it's
full,
still better than
I'll let you
like
go. But there's one rule in my place, which is...
what's it called?
Nobody leaves here
Like Blue
empty-handed.
Sky,
You got that? So take your pick.
like the Minions
My
people.
turn.
What do they make? Like I mean, I didn't see Sing, but like Sing looks bad. Oh, here we go. Ambrosia Delight. Okay, that sounds good. Two boons get the next rarity. Let's do this nectar one, because we get 3, and it's a full rarity.
Thanks so much.
And look, the next one's gonna be Gemstone. Ah! You don't have Disney Plus? So it means I can't talk about Baby Yoda. I can't talk about all the Marvel stuff. Oh gosh. That's okay. Oh. I tend not to talk about it too much because a lot of those shows there's actually not a lot to say. It's like, hey, did you see the new Winter Soldier? Yeah, I saw it. Okay, what'd you think? Oh, that's good. Alright, yeah, next conversation. I find movies and TV shows are kind of hard to just talk about because it just feels kind of awkward because it's like, did you like this part? Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, me too. End of conversation. Gemstones, +5. Yeah, dude, you don't have to watch it. I'm an American weeb, though, so I have to. Was this Poseidon? Yeah, we want Poseidon. Like, guys, I want... Here's how big of a weeb I am for, like, these shows. I want to move to America so I can be in the land of Iron Man. Man, these bosses.
I'm empty.
Oh no, I want this guy hit. Okay.
I'm out.
Whoa, Missed it.
Until next time, gigantic.
There we go.
Ahead.
Well, what do you mean by Disney movies? Are you talking like the live action movies?
You are moving right along.
Because those are just bad. They're bad by design. They said, let's make something that was good, and we'll just make it bad. Like, that's the whole point. It's like, you know, if you've ever made, like, the Mona Lisa, you're like, what if I made this out of, like, horse poop? Or whatever. Well, I mean, to be fair, the story kind of did end, and then COVID extended, like, the delay into forever. So it feels like a very natural getting off point. So I understand that feeling. It's hard to get into again, but, okay, so I get more rewards. Wait, what? Oh, so I get a call. It'll make me impervious. Yeah, I'm a lame-o. I just want more upgrades. But no, I get it. And like Black Widow, which I think is a prequel, but who knows? It's probably going to feel very unnecessary. But to be fair, I mean, it's just kind of movies in general. Movies aren't, outside of like art house films, they just have to play it so safe that they're just kind of uninteresting by design.
Who dies next?
Like, when was the last time you saw like a major motion picture movie that was like super interesting and unique that wasn't based off a pre-existing franchise? The only one that I can, or like the last one I can think of, would be Inception. Other than that, it's just rehashing stuff. And I guess, like, yeah, you could say, like, well, Tenet. But, I mean, if we're being honest, Tenet is just like, hey, Nolan, make another Inception, but with a different gimmick. And maybe it's because I haven't seen the movie that it's actually different. But I feel like that's the only reason he got a budget and whatnot, is because Nolan can do Nolan stuff. There we go, 160. Pot's over here? Oh. No. Okay, good. Gemstone or like what, the evil god thing? Oh no, that's a key. Yeah, we want the key. Get the key! Get the key! Alright, after this room, we'll put the poll up, because I don't... It's probably about time. I didn't... The timer's been saying I love democracy forever. Oh gosh. I'm dead. Yeah, I feel like my attacks are doing way less than like they were last night when I was at a similar point. Like, I've definitely got a lot more like permanent upgrades, but and like, look, oh, 2 keys. Actually, 2 keys. That's not bad. Yeah, let's go to the shop. Let's see what they have. That's right. I said we would do the poll. We gotta do the poll. So do poll. Pick a movie. Which is better, everyone? Frozen or Pocahontas? There we go. And let's pop the results out. Wait, what is this thing? Is that just random? It's only 125. Let's buy it.
Your predicament has pulled.
Oh, if only I had wisdom such as yours, Athena dear, so that I was more...
The world is not all light.
Oh, we got a dual one. Your cast gains any bonuses you have. Wait, what? Oh, that sounds good. Is duo better than... I'm just gonna look this up. Because that doesn't seem like it's that good. Duo versus epic. Because that ability doesn't seem like it's that great. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Whatever bonuses you have are there. Oh, really? Yeah, this is only like the second time I've got him. I just want to make sure. Yeah, so the guide, which said, like, here's the tier list, what's better, it's just like, here, you just unlocked them. Deflect, okay, what is exposed? Okay, what's the first one? Your cast damage is, yeah, that one's not that big a deal. Oh, yeah, we'll do this one. It's duo, I think it's better. I don't know. Wow, really? Maybe it's in like the DLC or something. Yeah, so we want to buy that.
Got stronger there.
Oh, Divine Strike is stronger. There's no gold there. Okay. So now we got Darkness. But yeah, so now I have to do Cast because that's buffed. So if it's buffed, I gotta use it. Are we to the Hades Dragon? Oh, we are. Oh my gosh, I did so much damage already. Oh gosh. Oh, whoa. We hit him. Oh, I'm like dead already. Alright, this is my last life.
You're dust.
You're dust. No, oh, I almost fell off there. go.
Don't do that.
Oh gosh! Thanks for the good luck. I will. I mean, I feel like a lot of it is just dying and getting all the upgrades, but yeah, that was so close. That was so close. So yes, I am a little bit salty, but I'm not super salty.
Had enough yet?
Talk to me.
What did I tell you, boy? Ever wasteful of your time and mine. How fares my underworld?
So yeah, little salty.
Stand it.
Well, at least some things are running smoothly still. Next you go to die again, do give the tortured souls out there my warm regards.
Oh, hey, tortured souls. Here's Hades' regards. So can I afford anything new? Oh, try Infernal Troves.
I like the sound of this one here, good contractor. Go make it happen.
Whatever are you going on about?
Switch keepsakes. Oh, okay, no, I get what that one's saying now. I gotcha.
Contractor, work approved. The fated list of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
You requisition that useless bit of parchment.
Yeah, I don't think switching the keepsakes is that huge a deal. We'll save gemstones for now.
Wretched
Anything
Purple,
important in
what's new, my
here?
friend?
50 darkness. Okay. If I'm still streaming. Yeah, maybe. Actually, if you're still here, do you know what I do with the blood? I don't know what I do with the blood yet. And I have 2 of them. I wonder if there's something in here I need to do. What does this guy
Get the
want?
hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare.
Thanks, Achilles. Watch out for your heal.
Maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Wait, what is all this? Okay. Is that just like history and lore? It's for upgrading weapons? Where do I do that at? Is it over here?
No
It says
time to
locked.
rest.
Oh, wait. Sit. Okay, he doesn't want to sit. Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out.
Hey, that must be the fated list.
Oh, fated list. Let's check out. No, we'll come back later. I want to see what this blood thing is.
Been waiting over here.
Like, what do I do?
The courtyard of the house.
It's not that orderly, really.
Like, I don't see an option to upgrade it. I have to beat it? Okay. Okay, well, that makes sense. Well, yeah, if you're going to bed or showering or whatever, go do that. I'll be here really for at least a little bit, but we'll see.
That's one
So what is all
prophecy
this?
out of the way. My extended family seems an interesting lot.
What is this? Yeah, go play your games, eat your pie. Oh, so I have to meet a lot of people? 1,000? What? Oh no, I have to beat that. Oh, so it's get out of the realm. Okay. Yeah, go eat pie. You gotta tell me what flavor pie it is, but go do it. Son of the God of the Dead, acquire the ancient weapons. Okay, so I have to get all the weapons, and then I get more of that. Yeah, so a lot of these are just play. Oh, wait. Everyone? Okay. I mean, I was doing that initially, but it felt really wasteful. Like, it's just lore and stuff.
Yeah, what's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good?
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
Ooh, shots fired!
Well, I'll just leave you to it then.
What are the results? Did I look at the results?
Leave me alone.
Pocahontas beat Frozen. See, I don't think she gave me anything. Yeah, let's get this timer going. Yeah, so 20 minutes. We'll check back on it. I'm getting a lot of text messages. What's going on? Wait. I just saw your message. Hit select and... No!
Hey, Meg. Look, I know you're just doing your job out there, and...
Rapid Ruby, I just saw your DM or message or whatever, and I was like...
Here.
How do I bring that menu up? Oh. I wasted it.
Thanks.
Oh, no! Oh, I haven't given her one yet. Okay, never mind. It turned out okay. Oh, it builds a relationship. I got you. But yeah, I can't open the select menu here. It's okay. I'll just have to get another one. Wonder where Nyx went. No, I'm pushing minus. Minus? I'm pushing it. I guess I need to bring the camera a bit this way. See, like, here's the stick and the plus buttons. No, I think I have to be in the actual game. That is the right button, but you have to be mid-game. So. Well, I wanted Mr. Skeleton Man. Oh, well, so now I'm going to get at least the treasure trove stuff.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Oh, I didn't even look at Upgrade in the Darkness. Oh, well, that's okay. How much darkness do I have? So here, yeah, now select brings up the menu. Wait, but now nothing's doing anything. Yeah, I don't see how. I'm pushing every button. I don't see a way to check. Are you talking this thing? I just barely got this thing. Oh, I see it, like the heart, the red heart probably. Oh, wait, maybe not. But this is what plus does? Continue settings, controls. What does God mode do? Oh, okay, that's what the heart means? Okay. Yeah, okay, I get it. But no, I appreciate it. But yeah, I just barely unlocked that by going and talking to the guy on the far side. But, yeah. Wait, it says I now have 3 nectars. What? It's not making sense. Your dash creates a blade rift. Nice.
It's me or them.
How much darkness do I have? I don't know. We'll see. And we know. Go enjoy your pie. Get out of here. Go say love you, mom. Love you, dad. Love you, sis. Whoever you're with. If you're with a dog, love your dog. If you're with a cat, say, why couldn't you be a dog? Unless you're a cat person, then you can like cats. That's the only reason. Oh, I didn't give a freight. I gotta do this. Frozen gets painted with all the, or Pocahontas paints with all the colors of Frozen stuff. Oh. Oh, Chaos?
Might as well.
The Chaos Kid! Lady Palutena! It's giving me 3 where places where to go. Okay, for the next 4 encounters, each time you special, you lose. Okay. So cast does more damage. Movement speed. Okay, that one sounds good. Yeah, I just love the permanent upgrades. Yeah, let's get the key. I move so slow, by the way.
I can't.
Oh! I took a lot of damage there. Let's get some life, I guess.
Come and get it.
This is so hard. I don't like this movement speed.
Lady Aphrodite.
Yeah, so I gave her one.
I sense the mark of berries on you, love. He's poorly understood among the gods, yet surely you can see fair qualities in him and me.
Rare. Your special deals more damage and inflicts weak. That sounds really good.
I'm all worked out.
So that's a key over there, and there's nothing over there. So nice! Yeah, look at that. Boom! It like one-shots him now.
Here they come. You're gone.
Oh, so slow. There we go.
The boon I got from Chaos has a new effect.
Okay, got my speed back. An Infernal Trove. See, I don't even know what's in those, so... Alright, here we go. So I've got movement speed. Okay, so what's this upgrade? Hold special to charge your throw. Okay. 4 additional foes? Nice. Yeah, that's probably not as good as I'm imagining it is. Oh well, my decision. We'll just redo it next time. What do we got now? Oh, it's the boss, guys. Got it. That wasn't too bad. Have I given Wine Guy anything? I haven't.
Lord Dionysus, it's been great getting to know you, so please accept this humble offering.
Now that is something. A right princely gift there.
A right princely gift.
Thank you, Dionysus, mate.
Overflowing cup.
You're getting somewhere, man. I understand you made it up to Asphodel before. Now that is progress. Keep it up. You keep on going, yeah?
Yeah, we'll keep on going. Okay, we got rare things. Okay, so it's the festive fog. I don't know what that exclamation thing's. Oh. So it's a fated choice, so I guess it helps me in the long run if I pick this?
Time to feast.
Prophecy was foretold. Okay, 85 gold. Is it boss time? Oh no, this room. I love this room because you just go, ah!
Well.
I can't.
Yeah, so let's get a nectar and let's see what's over at this little purple potion shop. So boost to foes from behind. Ensure an infernal trove. Or do I want to just gain 25 health? If I had one more gold, I could do that. I kind of just want to know what Infernal Trove is to know if it's worth it, so let's buy that. Yeah, I don't have any gold, so going to the shop isn't going to help anything. Okay, I don't see what he's talking about, Infernal Trove. Oh, there we go. I see it now. Black shawl ring.
Delicious.
Okay, so more damage from the Blade Rift. Or more damage from special. I feel like this would be better.
Juicy.
Trove Trial.
Yeah, might as well.
Interloper!
No time to lose.
Useless.
Peace and quiet. Excellent. Perfect. Claiming these.
Okay. Learn more by instilling 20 more. Okay. Key or darkness? Let's do key, I guess? How much darkness do I have? Can I see? 218, yeah. Let's see what this is. Oh my gosh, getting the 4 extra hits on this is amazing. Only 2 hits left. Life? Yeah, we're gonna go for life. It's probably too late. Like, I'm gonna take 5 damage for sure. Hit. Oh.
Yes.
25 health. 25 health. Shopper, I mean, yeah, pomegranate. I don't really have any great abilities to upgrade, but, oh.
The power of the gods.
We'll just grab it. So, your special deals more damage and flex weak. Boost the blade rift. Or get less damage at 40% or below. So that's basically where I'm going to be at most of the time now. Oh, but it's not that huge of a difference. Yeah, I'd rather do more special damage.
Power.
Boss time. Here we go. I'm probably going to die here. Just a feeling I got. A feeling in my soul.
We meet again.
Tell me something, Zag, because I'm curious. Do your Olympian relatives know the real reason you've been trying to escape?
I'll get around to that in due time. Their family. They'll understand, no doubt.
You're in over your head, you idiot. I'm afraid what bonds are left between Lord Hades and those ingrates on Olympus.
Oh wow, I'm already to half. Like I've done half of it, and I don't think I've done that much.
Oh, that hurt, damn it.
Give up.
Not yet.
Got it.
I did it.
84 darkness. Nice. only
You're not
15
permitted to
HP.
leave, Tartarus.
Okay, so what's here? Yeah, that one's not that good. Instant darkness, yeah, we're basically gonna always do that. Sure, we'll do this first one, because I can use a little bit more health.
Any boons worth giving up? See you,
Oh, there we go.
Tartarus.
Proceed! Guys, we're climbing up the stairs. Like, it's basically reverse Ace Ventura when nature calls. Alright, I'll help you. But, before I go, there is something I must do. Everyone loves a slinky, gotta get a slinky. Shoutouts to that movie. It's like pull time, isn't it? This is the last pull of this round. Everyone realizes that? New poll. Movie time. I died. Or no, did you see me die? I think you did. Not much. Got through the first area. Things are good. But it's democracy time. Princess and the Frog versus the Aristocats. Start the clock. 10-minute poll. Go! But this is the last round. And then we're done with round 2, which means there'll only be 16 movies left. And that will be nice. But yeah, things are going to get really tough then. Like Beauty and the Beast versus Sleeping Beauty. Ooh, I don't know. Grumble Cork is here going like, no, I will not allow Aristocats to advance. To be fair, have you had Tiana's Jambalaya? If we were talking about a Jambalaya contest, I think Tiana would absolutely beat the Aristocats. Oh. Oh gosh, that green poison stuff. I'm landing in lava a lot. No, get out! There we go, big boost. Oh, I don't think I've given him anything.
Too quickly for you, boss. Well,
Okay. Oh, so all of these are going to be faded. So, move faster. This one seems crappy, so let's do it, because they're all necessary for the thing. So gold. Or this thing. Let's just do this thing.
Dracolis.
Dracolis. Oh, these are like burrowing snagrets from Peakman. Oh! Yes, I got a burger thing. Nice. No. I want deflection.
How many more of these are there?
No.
All set.
Who's this? Who's the anchor? This lady, no gift. So yes, let's do a gift.
I'm indebted to you guys
Dong.
for all that you and your...
Well, it simply isn't in my nature to allow such offerings to go unanswered, noble cousin. In turn, I wish for you to have this with my compliments.
Yeah. Compliments. Give me the compliments. Owl pendant. Yes! Hedwig! Hedwig! Oh! This looks like an epic thing.
So look forward to our meeting face to face amongst the gods, dear cousin. Olympus shall be merrier and wiser once you're here.
Nice. Here we go. Epic. Yeah, and that's one of the rare things, so we're gonna do this. Your cast damages... Okay, so... Now cast does deflect. So it's not a huge boost, but it is a boost. Shop. We'll do pomegranate. Or pom-pom, whatever it's called.
I'll be leaving shortly.
Oh wow, it's huge! No. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna be dying.
Can't do that. Time to go then.
Whew. Pomegranate. Okay.
Strength.
So Blade Rift does more damage. Cast is strong. Ooh, that might actually be better. I feel like Blade Dash is the best one. What can I buy here? 10% health restoration when you enter a chamber. Oh, that's only 3 chambers? So think about 10% over 7. That's basically just a 20 health boost. Yeah, I'd rather get a super rare upgrade. I think that'd be better. Going against the boss. You know, like a boss.
The witch's circle.
I'm out of my cast, no!
Not yet.
Got it.
What can you do?
Got it.
In the name of Hades.
In the name of Hades. Okay, here's an epic one. Yeah, this one's needed for the rarity thing, so I have to do it. Okay, I guess gemstones it is. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to beat the Hydra. I think the spinning blades are actually pretty good for beating the Hydra, but... Oh.
I can't.
Come on, Hercules, you gotta do it! Danny DeVito, let's go. Remember when Danny DeVito was supposed to voice Detective Pikachu? And the directors actually considered the internet's wishes? And Danny DeVito was like, "What's Pikachu? Ah! I want to play the Penguin in the Batman again."
I'm empty.
Woo!
I'll take
Give me those gemstones. I don't know why there's a hole in the ground. Darkness, nectar, or gems? Yeah. We're gonna do nectar. Nectar! Nacho Libre.
I'm near death. Not now.
The guy just fell into the water and killed himself. Oh, heart? Wait, what's this thing? Earn up to 100? Sure, we'll risk it.
Consider this a warning. Incompetence.
That's that.
61 gold, that's it? Princess of the Frog wins 2-0. Everyone, we now have our 16 combatants. With that, the aristocrats fall from their high-class society. All because of diarrhea from gumbo caused by Princess and the Frog. Should I tell you who our Sweet 16 are? Sweet 16, Beauty and the Beast. 33rd seed, Sleeping Beauty. 17th seed, Hercules. 40. Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. 24. Zootopia. 61. Meet the Robinsons. 52. The Great Mouse Detective. 28. Bolt. 53. Pinocchio 2. Lilo and Stitch 47, Fox and the Hound 26, Tangled 55, Moana 62, Alice in Wonderland 14, Frozen 59, and Princess and the Frog 54. Ooh. Think about it. Only half those things are going to be around next time. But yeah, we're going to keep moving. So, in case you didn't hear, Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty. The beauties are gonna fight to the sleep. Because no one dies in those movies. Maybe Gaston dies, I don't know. Oh, I can just pick it up.
Strength of the centaurs.
And now boss time? I think it's boss time.
Remember me?
Does Maleficent die? Oh, maybe. I guess, yeah, that is a sword. Yeah, this is doing so much damage. These airy spinning blades. Uh-oh. Okay, I've got all 3 casts. Okay, there. Now he's impervious. Oh, great, but he's got 2 of my casts. Oh, gosh. Mash buttons, go!
Not yet.
Oh gosh, I got smashed. Oh, the cat shines. Yeah, but what is death, everyone? I just died, but yet I'm still alive. I'm Zagarius. Zagyrus. Zagman. Call me that. Call me Zagman. We're still living, but evil die and good endure. Oh, what a terrible curse if you were a bad guy. That'd be terrible. But like, how many cat shines are there? Is it like 100? Is it 50? We could pet.
There's a good boy.
Please.
Oh, good boy. We gotta give our good little doggy a gift. Here.
Look what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Thank you, boy.
Old spiked collar. Nice.
You call my chambers a mess? Look at your desk, father. Whatever happened to your court musician, huh? Where's his sentencing parchment work? Stuck in Tartarus all because he stopped singing for you on command?
My desk is far more organized than you, boy. And if you're so concerned about our court musician, why don't you commute his sentence yourself? Seeing as I haven't.
There's 100.
Yet.
Sure, happy to oblige.
So that's a bit under Mario
I'll
64.
Contractor, since you're too busy.
Well, that's the thing. Gaston is the best. If we did like best Disney villains, it would just be like I'd let you vote, and then we'd say, "Oh, Gaston wasn't even the bracket. He wins," and then we wouldn't care. But yeah.
Contractor.
So like when you say you have almost all of them, do you have like 90? Wait, do we have more upgrades? Oh, we can get 10% more life. How many of these do I have? 46? We'll do that. Sure, why not?
Autonomy to do this job upon your earliest convenience.
I love this. You're like, I'm pretty close. Oh, actually, I'm like 2/3 of the way done. I mean, I guess that's kind of close. I already gave Nyx one, right? Yeah.
Nyx, do you know anything about a softly spoken gentle being under the guise of chaos? They approached me recently and offered me a boon of sorts.
Primordial chaos. Indeed, I know them well. They must have taken interest in your quest. I would advise that you beware their offerings, though know that chaos, whilst a trickster, is not a deceiver.
I understand, I think.
I don't understand.
And
Talk to me.
All 7 of those wretches tried cutting to the front of the procession line. Can you believe the nerve? As though they'd get an audience that way.
What a bunch of dummies. What were they even thinking?
No, yeah, I get it.
In front of you?
You probably had to look up the numbers or something. I think it was funny. It's like, dude, go get it. Oh, no, never mind.
For our Lord Lord Hades, they'll be waiting for a long, long time before they get the chance to bring them up.
Ladies'
Okay,
night,
cool.
I guess. Or day.
It's
I don't know.
Ladies' night? Yeah! For gifting to friends or for trade? Cool.
Look,
Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, I think I have enough keys I can open the next thing. Okay, we haven't looked here in a while. What can we do? Do I want to save for the Death Defiance, or do I want more boiling blood? Ooh. Do I want that? Let's...
Fated list of minor prophecies.
At least Orpheus, okay. Yeah, no, I would be like, yes! Or only if you're liking the game. Unless, like, you're feeling obligated because you're, like, a perfectionist and whatever.
For you, mate. Thought you might get a kick out of this.
Get a kick?
For me, pal? Awful nice of you, just awful nice. But guess what? I got this for you. Tit for tat, you understand? A deal's a deal.
A deal's a deal, you understand?
Cheers, mate.
Lucky Tooth. Oh my gosh!
This one. Malfunction.
So we want to unlock that.
Let's say we crack some skulls.
Whoa, those are some paws. Yeah, give me your best shot.
Dude, sure you can! Ooh. I want the shield, though. Okay, what's new in here?
No one there.
Wait, what's equipped? Oh, that's equipped. Okay. Yeah, we want to get these to full health.
Hey, room. I'm back.
I think I like 2D a little better, but no, I know the feeling. 3D Mario, it actually comes in a lot of varieties, but no, it's awesome. Love it. Did I talk to this guy again? Achilles is on break.
What are these shades up to now?
My feet ache. I don't even have feet anymore. Cause of death, old age. That's bad. It's like, what are all these pots and things? Can I sit in the chair now?
Not as comfy as it looks.
Why? Why are we... Oh, here's the thing.
It's usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there, but it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
Glad to keep things interesting.
Here's a gift.
Surprise, Hypnos. I got you this.
Whoa, 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 you can't bring that in here. Just kidding. Thanks. But wait, I'll trade you. Look.
I'll trade you. So it must not be important. Yeah, we got it. But yeah, so there's going to be one more weapon to unlock, and then keys are going to be for unlocking stuff in the Dark Mirror. So I'll probably just need like 20 more, and then the rest I could just kind of frolic like they're flowers, you know, that sort of thing.
Ready.
Yeah, I don't know either. Ready. Ready, go! Super Monkey Ball.
Lady Athena.
Lady Athena.
Your father Hades and my father Zeus have not communicated in some time, and Zeus refuses to explain. Something transpired between the two of them. Perhaps you know better than I.
Wait, I'm looking at it. This game is super quiet compared to all the others. I'm gonna bump up the sound just a little bit. If that's way too loud, let me know. I can drop it back down. Because I keep my TV at like 8 volume for most things, but this I have it up at like 15, I think. Yeah, I have it like 7 ticks above everything else, but anyway, Divine Dash deals damage and deflects, yes. It does get loud? Okay. Well, I'm gonna drop it back then. I just looked and you probably couldn't hear at all what the people are saying. Yeah, lots of gold. So we want gemstones, okay?
Don't get in my way. Shiny.
Because I'm so shiny. So I guess I have to go for money. Gift. A baby is a gift. A gift from a Bob. Shoutouts to Rugrats, the movie. My favorite part of that song is when Susie and Angelica do their little duet. And at the very end, Susie just goes, "A baby is special!" And then Angelica goes, "A baby is not!" And it's Angelica yelling "not" that puts Dee Dee into labor. Like, that's the best way to do it, right? Like, if you're gonna have labor, make sure, or if you have labor, if you're gonna go into labor, make sure it comes from your niece just yelling "not." You dumb babies. Yes, big upgrade. I'm gonna assume I gave him one. No. We'll give you a gift.
Uncle Poseidon, it's been excellent to know you, sir, so please, this is for you.
Oh, I am positively moved by your affection, little nephew. Though I think I've just the thing for you in turn. Here, I shall transfer it to you.
I shall transfer it to you.
Thank you, Uncle.
The Conch Shell! Isn't that what summons Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy?
My oceans, they are filled with danger, not just water, little Hades. Any of the dead you face, they met their mortal end at sea and not on land.
Poseidon's ooh, Tempest Strike. Yeah, just because it's a fated thing, I feel like I have to. I'd rather have the Poseidon's Aid. Oh well, let's descend. What? Am I wrong? What calls Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy?
The fathomless expanses hidden in darkest corners of the underworld stretch well past the notice of Lord Hades himself. And yet, the interfering prince somehow discovers passage there.
The interfering prince.
Wasn't all that hard to find, really.
Like, they have a conch shell, don't they? I'm not making that up. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy? Yeah, I'm skipping.
Mother, no, but she is like a mother to me. Do you know her?
Oh, I know the goddess.
Yeah, I don't need all that. Okay. Next 3 encounters, less speed for more money. No, not really. Okay, so I can't cast, but then it does more damage. Or take more damage and then get more reward. Yeah, we'll do that one. We want key. Fail! Baby is not. Crushed. Wasn't there a Reptar rap, or am I making that up? I am Reptar, hear me roar. I am Reptar, pick a sword. I have to double check what my thing was. Oh, so yeah, it's just more damage in general, so I can use my cast. Okay, here we go. Ares time. This is the god of war, not Kratos.
You and me.
wow, I'm taking a lot of damage.
Anyone else?
Did you happen to know, my kid?
Oh.
That you've slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest?
That's what you meant. Oh, okay. I thought you were like, no, man, you don't know the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Like a lore, man. Like the Invisible Boatmobile. Oh, so after using... Oh, wrong button. After using Death Defiance, deal more damage. That encounter. That one's not that good. I guess if you're going to be dying in the bosses, but... I feel like that one would be better. Oh, well, but since I have to for the thing, we'll do it. More gems. Let's go. What do you mean tragic? It's like the deepest, darkest lore on the internet, man. SpongeBob memes. But they don't come out of nowhere. Oh, don't land on those.
My Chaos Boon evolved a new effect.
Restore up to 100 health? Okay, we'll try it.
I should not be the supervisor here.
Finally.
Whew. Got all my health back. Oh gosh, let's go, let's go. A puddle evaporated in the hot sun? What? No, because you got the thing, and the other thing, and then the third thing. They live in the retirement home, okay? That's lore for you. Ah!
More numbskulls.
Yeah, you forgot about the thing. Yeah, Rapid Ruby, don't forget the thing ever again. Uh-oh. I wasted my cast. These skeleton nests are like a weird thing. Like, hey, let's just spawn skeleton heads.
Not now.
Give me the hammer.
My weapon's hidden talents.
Wait, did they really? Did they ban? No. Did they? Guys, I feel like I'm falling for like some YouTube trap. They banned SpongeBob episodes? Okay, hold on. Uh-oh. 2 SpongeBob episodes are banned as of March 27th. That's like less than a month ago. Cinema Blend. Hold on, I gotta show this. If this is real, I've gotta show this. Da-da-da-da. Okay, Paramount Plus, due to the nature of these episodes, the internet is quick to catch on. What's offensive about it? No comment. Let me see here. Quarantined crab, in which a health inspector comes across a crab to find a case of clam flu. So it's just because it's quarantine? Is that what it is? Wait, when was this? Wait, what? I forgot that episode. Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess they just made a pandemic episode, and then they're like, no, this is... Okay, that's weird, but alright, whatever. Midlife Crustacean, where SpongeBob and Patrick try to make Mr. Krabs feel young again by breaking into a woman's house to steal her underwear. The episode hasn't been in rotation since 2018. Okay. Guys, we gotta pirate these episodes. Look at it. Patrick's got a big fat bet. Oh wait, I didn't transit. Sorry, I gotta hit the transition button. There, boom. Look at it. They're playing like the Cones of Dunshire. They look high. He's taking his medicine. Patrick's fat. Look at this. Some man's going completely old school just so you can watch the episode. The Great Snail Race. On Video Now. Yes, Video Now. Black and white DVDs, yes.
I made you breakfast.
Thank you, sweet pea. I see you got creative.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? SpongeBob and Patrick ask Mr. Krabs repeatedly if he's feeling it. Every time he says no, the sudden realization is that the younger generation will no longer know what that means. Season 3 are the first 100 episodes. Aw, oh, man. SpongeBob, way to ruin everything. Here's the thing. I kid you not. If they left those episodes on there, you know what people think? They don't care. Sorry, let's decide what we want. Your special deals 50 more damage when you catch it. Okay. Oh, this one. Your Bull Rush deals 400% more damage. Wait, what? Oh, okay.
That should do it.
So that whole thing. But no, it's the whole Streisand effect. If you just leave something alone, no one cares about it. It's when you make it like lost in hidden media that people are like, well, what's the problem here? Oh my gosh, that did do a lot. Like, there's an old episode of Sesame Street, for example.
I'm out.
Where the Wicked Witch of the West, like, from The Wizard of Oz is on it. And supposedly it was so scary that they couldn't show it ever again. Yeah, we want the life. So they stopped, like, they kind of made a big scene like, oh, we're not going to show this because it scared little kids. And ever since then, it's been like this lost media darling of like, guys, this is the episode they don't want us to see. And it finally leaked, like, I think, like, January of last year, so very recently. There's like a single showing at like a New York Art Commission thing, and they were like, no cameras, but of course someone just pulled out their camera and video recorded it. And then it was on YouTube, and you know what everyone said? Wow, it's actually not scary, it's just, you know, it's just something people got offended and scared about, and so it got pulled. But it's just really kind of like an episode no one would care about if such a big deal about it wasn't made by banning it. Give me that health. Did you look at the shop? What's here? Yeah, all of these things are the best.
That should be handy.
Or just convert gold into a permanent resource.
Charon's shop.
What is this thing? Buy a random time thing? Sure.
My blessings, nephew.
My blessings, nephew.
The underworld has found the means to reach you with my blessing, nephew. Such strange alliances we forge these days.
Zeus aid, yes. Oh, I didn't even read what it was. I should probably read what it was. Okay, your call calls rapid striking lightning. Okay, only 1.5 seconds.
Pleasure doing business.
So I can make that do more damage. I can make dash do more. Alright. Hold on. Dash or attack? Yeah, we'll just do attack, because I feel like I do that more.
No urns permitted in this chamber.
No urns permitted. Okay. So he knows what I'm trying to do. But I think it goes even beyond that. Like, it's inherently making something forbidden just increases the appeal of it. So, like, even if it is something bad, you want to just not hide it. And, like, even if it is bad, people should have a right to see it. That's why, like, Reddit was better, like, 5 years ago when they had the subreddit let or watch people die. Which I never went there. Like, I thought it was a joke. And then, like, I went there and it was all, like, boat crashes, 4 people die. It was, like, all these things. It's like, oh my gosh. And then they banned it, like, 4 years ago. And it was so that sponsors will feel safe here. And it's like, well, no, like, that's terrible stuff. I don't want to see people die. You shouldn't want to see people die. But that's something that you should be allowed to see. If a man gets shot in the head, then, like, that should be okay for us to be able to see it. Yeah. No, that's the thing. We're on the same page, it sounds like. It's... And for me, the weird thing is, it's only been, like, in the last 5 years. People have turned, like, censorship and like, repression of information and all these things, they turn it into a good quality when it's inherently a bad thing. They're like, well, you shouldn't read Mein Kampf. Oh, really? Why? If it's bad and it... Like, I should be able to read it and go, wow, Hitler is bad, XYZ. And then be able to project and say, man, Hitler is bad, rather than going, no, you don't even want to learn about Hitler. Like, hiding information, it doesn't help anything. And it's not just like we're talking big things like cultural standpoints and TV shows and whatnot. Like, in your job, could you imagine if your boss was like, hey, what'd you do with that report? And you're like, oh, well, I destroyed it. Why? I needed that report. I want to know what's on that. Well, it's hidden and you can't have it because it was bad, and we don't want you thinking those thoughts, boss. Like, you're gonna get fired for, like, all this, you know? Like, hiding information is bad. If you're just shredding stuff, and they're like, what are you shredding? Oh, no, it's none of your business. Like, at a certain point, like, that's what sketchy people do. If your idea is so bad that it can't withstand the cultural pressures of people analyzing it and comparing it with other ideas, then your idea is bad. But anyway, yeah, and I think the problem is that a lot of the information is now, it's just going through social media, Google searches and whatnot. Like, it's not through emails or whatnot where you can curate what your message is to other people. Like, yes, you can still do that, but that's not where the majority of information is coming through. No, it's fine. That's the one thing I say is, like, I don't want to censor people in chat or, like, anything. Like, it's not even chat inherently, but no. It's like the one thing that okay, let me put it this way. There's two things that I think both sides, liberal, conservative, Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, progressive, you know, whatever, ever label, white, black, purple, man, woman, Zer, whoever, the two things we should be able to agree on, because they're such essential truths that we can't disagree with them. One is that censorship of ideas, information, anything is bad. And number two, daylight savings time needs to end. Those are the two things that are universal truths. They're universal. Like beyond even like God and the existence of the universe and are we in a simulation and all these things. Those are things that we can debate and have fun with. But if we can't even agree upon the fact that censorship is bad and that we need to stop daylight savings time, then I don't even know how we're going to continue as a society. We got to get those 2 points across to everyone's mind, and then we can keep going from there. And look, Megara here, she's not wearing her purple dress from the Disney movie. What's up with that? And it's time for the next poll. I love democracy. I'm not joking about daylight savings time. We need to end it. It's so bad and so dumb. Pick a movie with democracy. Beauty and the Beast. Sleeping Beauty. Let me make sure. But yeah. So there you go. You triggered me. Guys, I got triggered. Ha, you got me. You got me.
How very flattering.
And now that I'm going to play a boss, I won't be able to talk for like 5 minutes.
Outsized lizard. Come, maybe I'll kill you just as easily as your new Hydra friend.
Hydra friend? I need my casts. Nope. Big damage. Oh, and I got my Zeus call. I gotta remember that. Death defied! Got it. Wait, Pichu? Like, are you a Pichu fan? Like, not Pikachu? Not... Like, Pichu's the one that makes your Jimmies all happy? I didn't know that about you. I actually don't even know what your favorite Pokemon is, now that I think about it. I'm sure you've told me at some point, because what middle-aged man doesn't love Pokemon at this day and age? If you find that man, let me meet him, and I'll say...
Oh, I didn't see you coming.
You're, I'll just say...
Well, I did.
You like Clean Clank. That's your favorite. But no, Pichu's awesome. Okay, what's in the shop?
Damn it, can't get that.
Oh, that would be nice. You start encounters with your God gauge 15%. Yeah, I don't need that.
Going up.
Going up! Well, if it's ghost types, it's probably going to be Haunter. Or Gengar. You don't seem like a mischievous guy, or like a like any of the newer stuff, because I don't think you're huge into all of those.
Wasn't this whole expanse once lush and green?
This was lush and green? How? Okay, whatever. But like, that's what comes to my mind. There also just weren't a lot of ghosts initially. Sableye? No, you like Sable. I feel like, actually, now I'm saying out loud, I feel like you've told me that Sableye was your favorite. That's like my official guess. Sableye's amazing. Well, he's not amazing to fight against competitively, but...
Not now.
Got it.
Good enough to eat.
Divine Dash.
Powered up.
Yeah, let's do the key. We're hitting the keys hard. And we're not talking the bats in The Legend of Zelda.
Not yet.
Only one key? Okay. So we got Hermes. That's what we'll do. But no, my favorite ghost type, Chandelure. Fire and ghost type, Chandelier. Outrageous special attack. Oh gosh, get dead.
You probably caught yourself thinking, Hermes.
Gengar, Chandelure, and Giratina. Yeah, they're all good. I mean, Chandelure's a class above, if we're being honest, but no, they're all good. All right, so rare, you move faster. I feel like that's that big of a boost, especially on this, like where there's so much ghost. This one seems amazing. Just getting a boost to the God Gauge instead of doing whatever. But because this one's rare, we're gonna do it.
Godspeed.
So what's here? Oh, wait, what? This one sounds amazing just because of the fire damage. Yeah, I don't have enough money to make the shop worth it.
Moving right along.
Oh, it's this raft thing. Okay. Oh, that guy's impervious, so we're gonna ignore him.
I'm empty.
No, oh, they got the vulnerability. Oh, these are like shield things, I'm thinking. Got it. My favorite adorable? Chandelure. So I assume you mean like baby Pokemon? I mean, Squirtle, but Squirtle's like tough. It was when I heard its voice, Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirt, Squirt. That was when it was amazing. There's got to be other ones. Squirtle's just so popular. Like a really cute, like baby Pokemon. No, I get it's okay, but no, I say it's not okay. Yeah, there's got to be something. I think Cottony's really cute. It's just the cotton fluff. But it's hard just because a lot of like the lower level Pokemon, they're just like the big ones, but they're, you know. It's like it's hard to think of one that like is better. Like Litten's better than Incineroar. Like it's literally faster than Incineroar, but like Incineroar is so cool on its own, you know. Like, I can't think of a good answer. Is there a Sonic the Hedgehog Pokemon, maybe? Like, Cramorant's amazing, but I wouldn't say cute. Eevee, I guess. No, the answer's Squirtle. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that's better. I could pull up the whole Pokedex if you want. The whole Pokedex. Oh! We gotta do this. You like Pichu? Sleeping Beauty beat Beauty and the Beast with a solid 8-0. Spork contributed quite a bit to make sure that happened. And so with that, the Beast fell asleep, and his beauty was no match for the other beauty. My what a guy, Gaston! Crazy. I feel like this is starting to metagame right here. I think Spork ensured that Beauty and the Beast would win. Maybe not because that was his favorite, but because of the danger Beauty and the Beast could have, like, in a final round. The thing is, with Eevee, though, Glaceon's just, like, straight up better in every way. Oh, okay, if it has to land on your shoulder, Tornadus, because then it could just pick you up. No. Just giant Tornadus claws, and it lifts you up. Oh, here's a real answer. Mantike, baby Mantine is amazing. I got I worked at a movie theater, and I would collect coins that people would leave and whatever. And once I got enough for 75 cents, I would go buy a little figurine that they had there. So for a long time, it was Cartoon Network keychains. At some point, switched to Pokemon. I got the Pokemon one. It was a little Mantike little keychain thing. I actually liked it a lot. I put it on my Game Boy Micro, and it was just something for my hand to grip onto while I was grabbing it, and it made it feel more secure. But anyway, no, baby Mantike. You're gonna have to look it up. Yeah, I mean, I could just show. I guess I could show it. I can do it really fast. Mantike. Look at this thing. Ah! Look at it. Ooh. No, I just want to view image. Here we go. Open image in new tab. Look at that. Look at this thing. It's just like a little manta ray. And it's so cute. Oh! I feel like they had like... Is there a picture of them from above? Because I feel like it had a little red design on the top. Yeah, like look, this little smiley face on top. Oh! I got something in my eye. But no, Mantike is so cute. Mantike is amazing. I like Mantike. I like Mantime too, but anyway. So, Divine Flourish, your special is stronger and can deflect. Yes, that's what we're getting. I don't even have to read the rest of these. Cast damages, yeah, that doesn't matter. Your abilities that can deflect also make foes explode. Yeah, but I don't have anything that can do that, so we're going to do deflect. And now Ares boost. Oh, I gotta switch this over. Boom. Is there anyone else here? Was it just the one guy? Yeah, just do that. Wow, that's busted. Oh.
Time for a boost.
And now we get another epic boost, it looks like. After dash, you become sturdy and move 100% faster. So it's like super armor. Okay. Yes, this is what I want. Is it moving right now? Yeah, it's probably only actually in battle, which would make sense. Darkness or a key? Let's do the key. Okay, Rapid Ruby. Head to bed. Be safe.
More Drakens.
Enjoy your life tomorrow. Go look at Pichu. Oh, I didn't even see that thing. Oh, I'm like taking a lot of damage. Key! We got the key. Wait, you have 0 plushies, or you have 0 Pichu plushies? I've got a bunch of plushies. I mean, I think I showed this to you. I have the complete Powerpuff Girls plushies. I've got... No, I like plush figures, like anything that's like weird like that. I like all that. Well, guess what you're getting for your birthday? I don't know. But yeah. That you need a Pokemon plush of some kind, or like a plush. Like I go to sleep with them all the time. I'm not joking. Like here, it's like here, just an example. This is who I slept with last night in bed. Oh, actually, I slept with her too. Wait, then that means, hold on. I know Buttercup was here. I gotta take my headset off. This is gonna be bad. Maybe I didn't sleep with Buttercup. Oh well. Ah. Oh, headset. You need to put the headset on. I don't think I'm muted. Yeah, I didn't mute. I don't know where Buttercup is. She's probably in... They're pretty small, so she's probably in the sheets. But yeah, like... Boom. Here. Where's Olmec Dynamax. Oh! Like there. So there's... I got Buttercup somewhere, but yeah. Like, I legit... Like, I just go to sleep and hold them, and I like it. It's better than being alone in bed, because if I don't sleep with a plush, I'm going to be alone in bed forever. That's no good. Nice. Nice, dude. Glad you like it. Or maybe you don't like it and you just kept it just cuz. Because I think I got that for you before. It's the Breath of the Wild Sheikah one. Like, I think that was before you even played the game. I know we played it like a couple weeks later. I went over to your place with KFC and watched you two play, and then we played Kirby's Dream Course. Great game. Oh, life. Yeah, I want the life. But anyway, no, I'm glad you enjoyed. That's awesome. Okay, good. Let's just pick it up.
Having traversed the flaming river Phlegethon to gain this vantage point, relentless Zagreus must now confront a foe of unimaginable savagery.
Okay, so now it's the boss. Way to spoil. I'm at like 110 hours, and the way it worked is I played it, but it was kind of my first open world game, and everyone had all these hints, like, here's how you enjoy the game more, and I followed a lot of them. And I got to about the 100-hour point, and like I had done one of the Divine Beasts, because they were like, "Oh, don't do the Divine Beasts. Go do other things. Just if you find something, just spend time figuring." I did all that stuff, and I realized I don't actually like this game. Like just sitting here, or like climbing this mountain that there's literally nothing on top of except a Korok seed, but it still takes me an hour to get up there. I don't enjoy that, and so I finally said, quit trying to make the game work. The game I don't like is kind of that exploration-based whatever. Like, Zelda's a dungeon puzzle game. Go do the dungeon and puzzles and move on from there. Anyway, so then I beat the rest of the game in like 10 hours, and I've never played it again. But, over 300. Whoa. It's a lot. That's a lot. I was gonna say, if you love the game and like we both played the same amount of time and I had like a lot of problems, then I don't know what that says. But it says something about our society. Quark is playing Smash Brothers again. Good luck with whatever you're doing. Come on. These Hydra heads. Cut off one head and two more shall take its place. Yes! Zeus! Oh! Okay, death defied. Last chance. Okay, good. We beat that Hydra. Got it. No, I think your Switch is pretty accurate if that's what it's saying. 158 darkness, nice. Yeah, 70. I mean, that's probably a good amount. Like, you'll experience a lot of the world, but you wouldn't have climbed every mountain and whatnot.
That victory of yours shall be short-lived.
But no, I bet that your play count is better than you think. But I mean, I could be wrong. Probably am wrong. Have been before. Okay, so I could get 28. Upgraded rarity, that's good. Yeah, let's do that. Move on, we're going to the Poseidon world again. I don't know if that's what it's called.
Time to pick a fight.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, that still counts as time.
Wow.
Time spent. Are those houses? Okay. Let's do this one. Well, it is because you're supposed to get lost in the world, and lost in the world is code word for everything just takes a long time. There we go. What else is left to read? That's why, like, I'm not super stoked about, like, the sequel. If it's, like, exactly... If it's just, like, more Breath of the Wild, then yeah, I'm not interested. But if it's, like, a Majora's Mask take using the whole Breath of the Wild engine, that game will be amazing. But I just feel bad because a lot of people are like, I just want the same thing, but it's all over again. And it's like, that's... Like, game design is pretty boring if all you want is, I want more, except the same. You know what I mean? I want just more of the same. You want tweaks, you want stuff to make stuff interesting. Even if a lot of the core stuff can remain the same, you want, like, new characters, actually new interactions, new tools, stuff like that to make it interesting. But, yeah. Yeah, you gotta get more. You gotta get all 900 of them. Okay, what do we have? Epic. When you deflect attacks, it deals more damage. Nice. Okay, your cast can deflect. Yeah, so we'll do this one. The deflection does a lot more damage. I'm looking forward to it if it's good. I'm just afraid it's going to be a lot of copy and pasting, which sounds super boring to me. But no, everyone that is excited, I want them to be excited. Like, I think one of the true signs of maturity, not to, like, toot my own horn, but, like, when you can let other people enjoy something that you don't, and it doesn't bother you, I feel like that's a super big sign of maturity. Like, one of the annoying things is when you go online and it's like, oh, here's a new, I'm trying to think of something. It's like, oh, here's a new Elder Scrolls game or whatever, we'll just say, and you're someone that's not a big fan of it, and you're like, who cares? It's like, clearly a lot of people do, but, yeah, well, that's the thing. Zelda's always been a dungeon game to me, and Breath of the Wild is a game without dungeons. So it's like, so what's the point of the game? It's like, what if you had Smash Brothers, but they took all the fighting out and it was just the platform aspect? It can still be really solid, but it misses the whole point of the series, and it's just a pretty uninteresting aspect that they're just focusing so heavily on. Just the fact that you can walk anywhere. What's there to do when you get there? You can walk somewhere else. Okay, what do I do when I get to the other place? You can walk somewhere else. Like, that's how a lot of the game is. And Like, I'm not joking. I think if Breath of the Wild was a quarter of the size the actual map is, I think the actual gameplay, like, nothing would be lost and everything would be sharper, quicker, more to the point. Because what you want in a game is you want a lot of meaningful interactions. That's why, like, I like Majora's Mask, because there's a lot of stuff happening around you all the time. But, like, it's condensed around you, so you're always seeing activity around you. But Breath of the Wild went with the other thing, where, like, let's have stuff to do, but it's spread over hours of gameplay. And you'll go for miles and miles and hours with nothing interesting happening. But, yeah, but that's the thing. So no, Breath of the Wild, it has the best actual, like, physics engine and stuff. Like, I haven't done this, but I've seen videos of people solving, like, there's these puzzles where in some of the shrines where you need to get electricity from here to here, and you're supposed to, like, drop things from the ceiling to make them connect. What you can also do is just, like, take metal swords and physically connect the two junctures. And because the game will recognize, like, well, this is electricity, it moves across, it'll just beat the shrine that way. There's a lot of interesting physical stuff which make the game world actually work like the real world. That's amazing. It's the actual goals and gameplay that are totally lacking from it. But, so, right, that's the thing. If it's like a Majora's Mask where they say, okay, we have the engine, we have the fundamentals, we have all of the physics engine interactions, we have all the cooking, food, whatever, and they just say, let's just make it a tiny world with a lot of really interesting interactions. Amazing. I would absolutely love that. I would love to play it on stream. I would love it so much. But I'm afraid that what Nintendo is going to look at and say, what people want is they want uninteresting, uninspired combat and large swaths of area with nothing to do with them. And then just saying, let's just make Breath of the Wild twice as big, and then people love it twice as more, when it defeats the whole point of what made the potential of that game really good. And that's my biggest complaint about Breath of the Wild, is it's just such a... I can't think of another game off the top of my head that it has, like, such a solid base, and then it's like, yeah, but we're not going to build anything on it. You know, it's like if you go to New York City, you buy, like, this huge foundation that's like 10 stories deep to build a skyscraper, and then you build, like, a playground on top. It's like, yeah, you build, yeah, there's some fun things to do here, but it's a lot of wasted potential. Let's do this double divine thing. I don't remember, but the thing is, you have to remember that game was in development for 6 years. Like, I'm sure they had to cut some stuff, but at a certain point, once a game's in development for 6 years, giving you another 6 months, like, I mean, like, yes, it technically can add more stuff, but at a certain point, you just have to say, this is what our features are. We can't keep adding stuff just to try it. But, yeah, I'm sure that there is. I can't think of any, like, interviews or stuff where they said that, but then again, like, I don't read those. Which one of these is better? What's the other one? Oh, it's Zeus. I feel like we want Zeus.
Poseidon sought you out already, My boastful brother gets on with Lord Hades even worse than I. So let me put a little spark into his storms for you.
Right, that's why I'm hoping it's something more so either... Like, what I'm actually hoping is that the whole game is, like, for example, underground. And maybe it's a game area that's maybe, like, 4 to 5 times size what the Great Plateau was. And so then they're able to pack a lot of really interesting stuff that you can do in there. But, like, it's all underground, and you don't have to climb, like, huge mountains or whatever. I'm hoping that's what it is, but I'm afraid it's just going to be like, oh, this is just a cave in Hyrule 2, which takes place 100 years after the first one or something. Yeah, I haven't played any of this Souls, so I don't know what aspect you're talking about. But, oh, here we go, static discharge. So this is annoying because I need it for the, like, the prize, but I don't have any election attacks, so it's not going to do anything.
You to throw your butt in with my relatives instead of me, given the choice there, little Hades. But don't you ever bet against this horse.
I'm sorry, Uncle. Time to win him over. Not yet.
I got one cast.
Damn, he's recovered.
I've lost a lot of health on this. This better be worth it. Nope. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Come on, where's the last guy? No, you're kidding me!
Next time, nephew, best not be such a fool.
It was the last guy. Oh, la 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 la. Linear with branching paths. Yeah,
even farther.
So I don't like when it's straight linear and you have one option. What I do like is when it's a clear goal, do X. But you can do X in a lot of different ways. Because then you have a specific goal and it's, okay, do I, like for example, if it is climb a mountain, and it, like, does it have a circular path around it where you can go, but it's a lot of enemies? Can you climb up it, but then there's harder enemies? Can you go through the middle and try to get up there? Is there a tower that it's a lot of puzzle juggling, but then you can leap over and like there's a lot of interesting ways, but that would be so much better than, you know, just pointless meandering. Okay.
Wiser yet.
I am wise, Dad.
You've been gone a while.
I'm going to find Mother, no matter how long it takes me.
For the last time, you're not to speak about that woman in my house.
Okay.
You want to know of her so much, you go find her, indeed.
But I mean, like, for example, I love, like, Star Fox, which that's a linear game. Like, Star Fox 64, like, it's a literal rail shooter, but, like, that's a blast because they actually designed the game around it and make it solid and good.
Kitty, sir. I got a relic of some sort out there. A globule of ancient blood which...
Ancient blood.
...with Megara. Is this really the Titan's blood I found?
As far as I know, yes, lad, that it is. Though whose exactly, I'm not so sure. You'd best hang on to it and keep it safe. Your weapons, they shall thirst for it and drink it up. Not yet, perhaps, but soon.
Ooh.
Well, I wasn't about to drink it.
Okay, can we buy anything cool here?
Court musician's sentence, long past due. Here's the commission. The more I know about the boons I'm offered, the better off I'll be.
You would be better off, believe you me.
Better off.
Can you tell me something more of Chaos, Nyx? I have a lot of questions.
Why is he so interesting in, like,
My
chaos?
place is not to speak too openly of chaos, child. It is their own prerogative to tell you of themselves.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. Sounds good. Guys, we've dropped 24 frames in the whole stream. What's up with that?
Then where did... Never mind.
Megara, what's up?
Right, that one is such an idiot. Oh, anyway, I'd best get back to work. Next round's on me, Dusa. And you take care.
You take care too, Miss Meg. Thanks for the drink. Bye now.
Bye now.
They get along at least.
Well, it's a lot of like giant, strong bosses, right? Like Zelda could even work like that if it's kind of Monster Hunter-y. That would have actually been, which then again, I've never played Monster Hunter, but way I understand it, it's kind of just like Shadow of Colossus, but different. But still the same idea where it's just go out and you want to beat these specific monsters. I've had a good it's been, when I first started streaming a year ago, like, yeah, it would have a lot of bad drops and stuff, but I've optimized settings and stuff, so it should be good. But like last stream, it was 0 frames. I'm actually more disappointed. It's like, where are those 24 frames at? But no, it's good. Do I want a nectar? No. And I think I want to save darkness up for another 400. Wait, what's in here?
Prince perhaps believes it was through his own choice that he procured the fated list of minor prophecies, but it was preordained.
Oh no, not this determinism thing again. Who am I to question fate?
God of the Sea? Oh no, it just means I progress, but I don't actually have anything. Wait, Chthonic Knowledge?
Achilles' Codex. I'm getting somewhere with it.
Okay, I don't know if that's gonna help me. Twin Fists.
I think I need a shave.
I need 10 keys to open it up? Okay, well, we'll just wait then. No, I haven't. Here's the thing, I kid you not, Monster Hunter is one of those weird things. It actually reminds me, this recent one, it reminds me a lot of the way, like, Animal Crossing was. So, like, Animal Crossing, I wouldn't say it was ever, like, niche or, like, unknown or whatever, but it was a pretty small franchise, where it was, like, yeah, people played it, but people would play, like, on the 3DS, but, like, they wouldn't really do tons with friends and whatever. But then, like, when, the one on Switch came out a year ago, New Horizons, it was like everyone had suddenly, instantly in their previous life played it and loved it and were excited to play this one. That's how I feel a lot about Monster Hunter. Is this Rises? I think it's Rises. Oh, you're waiting for the PC version? It's supposed to run really well on Switch, but Monster Hunter is the same thing where it's always been this niche franchise that you know about, but you don't actually know anyone that plays it. And then this one came out, and all of a sudden it's, well, no, everyone's played it. You're the only one. And it's like, what happened? Where did all of society go when they were playing this? And maybe it's just that the last entry, so New Leaf or World, I think it was. Oh, AOC plays it. Gotcha. And maybe it's just those last ones were so well received, but they slow burned over like 5-6 years. So like people played New Leaf in 2017 and fell in love with it, but it's just the mass people all at once playing it. Maybe it's that, but the love that Monster Hunter has had this time, it was like no one's loved Monster Hunter before. What happened with this? But this one is.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, what is this? Is it a Daybreak?
Exegriff, the rail of adamant. Annihilate all who...
It's a gun!
What'd you get?
This is amazing. Hold on. Oh.
Real nice.
Yeah, so press right stick. This is amazing.
Anyways.
My blade.
No, I don't want the blade. Is that full? No, I still need 20 more encounters. Well, I mean, from what I understand, the new one, it still isn't, like, super friendly. It's just more friendly. I take it back. There's supposed to be like a Spider-Man mechanic. This is gonna be the last one of the night, by the way. In fact, I'm gonna go like get a drink of water and stuff. Rabid Ruby was supposed to go to bed like 20 minutes ago, so I feel bad keeping you up. But like I know there's a Spider-Man mechanic that's supposed to make you like climb a lot easier and stuff like that. Okay, now he's going to bed. Unless you want to stay for the vote, you can. But yeah, it's again like Monster Hunter and Animal Crossing. It's like they had popularity out of nowhere. But anyway, so movie best. What are they? Hercules? Jercules! And The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Many Adventures of Pooh. I'm not putting the H at the end. It's a mother reference. So there. I'm going to go to the restroom. Shantae, watch this for me. It's not going to be long. Only like 2 minutes. I'll be back. So vote, enjoy. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Let's get back to HD. Oh, I need to manage poll. Where's view results? Here we go. Looks like Pooh is winning so far. Where's my controller? Here's the problem with wireless controllers. They just disappear, and then you're like, well, can't play it. Oh, my Joy-Cons are dead, too. Okay, well, I'm going to have to charge those. Let's actually get them charged right now while I'm thinking about it. Oops. I don't want them to be dead for that long. Don't worry, I know I knocked the thing down. I'm doing it for a good reason. Well, maybe not a good reason. I mean, you know, you guys know what I mean. So there, let me pop that up. Controllers. Yeah, they're dead. Find controllers. There it is. I love this feature. It's so good. So yeah, let's change the grip order just so the others disconnect. There we go. Alright, here we go. Last run of the night. Okay, still got my shield.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. For me money. Mr. Krabs, that's my name.
The of death keeps mortals well in check. You best learn to fear something yourself. You hear me, boy?
fear.
There's something that I've wished to tell you, Zagreus.
Zagreus.
There is no shame in your upbringing. Many of us on Olympus, we likewise were born and raised under the strangest circumstances. Someday I'll have to tell you about mine.
Tell me all about it. Epic. Your special is stronger and can deflect. Yep. That's what we want. Oh, a Chaoskin.
All right.
We're going in. All right. I knew you would write, but only in the moment prior to the fact. Thus, I am experiencing residual surprise. Your movements through the underworld are as through a veil of darkness that shrouds you. The goddess Nyx influence, perhaps. Respond.
I do not know how to respond to that exactly, Master Chaos, but Nyx, yes, she has been aiding me in my attempts to flee my father's realm.
You move in darkness.
You move in darkness, not as not as infinitely black as hers, but reminiscent to me. Nonetheless, I would invite her to try to elude me, and then attempt to locate her. A minor amusement for the both of us. Now, I have you for this. I see. Okay, for next 3 encounters. Okay, so can't use Cass. Get another one. Cannot earn gold, but then I get more rewards. But then boons have a 13% chance to be rare. Can't special. It's 4 encounters. Do I want darkness? That's a huge darkness. So, like, if I beat Megara, who typically gives like 100 or whatever, like 178, and it's not even a punishment. Really? I mean, it's a little bit. Let's do this one. Okay, so I can't special, is that right? Okay, so no specials. Yeah, let's go for the key. Probably a bad idea. Can't do that. Oh gosh. Okay, so more darkness. Plus 3 HP. I really want to use my special. Okay, good. Heart. Heart will be nice.
Thank the gods.
Can you even buy anything?
What's for sale?
Restore health. Yeah, I don't need any of those. Break the door and walk through. Oh gosh. Got it.
My Chaos Boon switched to a new effect.
Okay, yeah, so now boons will have a better chance of being better, and if that's... Oh, wait, that's the shop. I don't have any money for shops, so we gotta do this. Looks like Jerkules and Winnie the Pooh are about to be over. Yeah, my special has all the powers. Okay, I literally only have one boon. So, yeah, don't have a choice. Okay, here we go. Diocinius. I gotta put this in. With that, everyone, Winnie the Pooh decided to shove Jerkules into a hole in the wall, and then Rabbit drew a nice little smiley face on the end. That means that Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh advances to the Elite Eight. You realize, you Chad decided that the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh
again, huh?
is top 8 Disney movies of all time. Think about that. Epic! Make it rare.
How's my favorite underworld god surviving? Zag, you're holding up or what? Right better momentarily, I bet.
Heroic Drunken Flourish level 2. Special inflicts hangover. That sounds bad. But yeah, I feel like it's the best one.
Athena won't mind, will she?
Oh, look, there's another nectar. Maybe I should have done that nectar one. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not gonna start another timer because I might die. And then the stream would be over, and then you all wouldn't get a chance to vote. So we're gonna stop here for the night. Nothing. You'll like it when I just say what they're saying, and then that's it. Okay, so we got a nectar. Oh, we gotta go visit our friend! Man, maybe I should have done the other thing.
You're back. Well, hey Prince, I heard you showed that Fury sister the What For. Is that the truth?
I don't think she'll be out of commission for very long. She'd best find you mining that boulder, though at least you managed to catch a break for now. Be seeing you, Sisyphus.
Sisyphus? Yeah, darkness.
Good choice.
Thank you, mate. Hey, sir. Thought this might ease your burden for a while.
This might ease your burden.
Now hold a moment, Highness. I cannot accept something like this. Not without giving back a little something in return, that is.
Oh, good. What is it?
Thanks for that, sir.
Shattered Shackle. I should probably look what all these do. Okay, so a Poseidon.
Here we go again.
Oh, really?
Take a minute of your time.
Is it like a Sisyphus complex or something?
Come on.
Survive for 45 seconds. Yeah, this one isn't like circular where I can just like run away. I've got to actually fight a little bit. How much time left? 13 seconds? I mean, I'll survive. It's just how much damage I'm going to take in the meantime.
I shall deal with you later then.
Well, that's better.
Whenever Dionysus calls a feast, I'm turning up sooner or later, hear me, nephew? So make room for one more blessing and let's go.
Alright. Your dash damages foes. Okay, that's good. So we got a call. Ooh. How good is this one going to be? I think I need the aid. We'll do this dual one. Dual fighting.
Whichever god I don't pick won't be pleased.
I thank you, cousin.
Okay, so I can do cast this Deflect. Okay, resist damage from traps. That'll be good.
Really, man? After everything we've been through together, this is the gratitude I get.
Oh, there's another Chaos Realm in here.
Now he's angry.
Playing so cheap.
I'm empty.
Alright, there we go.
Alright. We're cool. No need to get all hot and bothered any longer here.
So I can have attack inflict hangover. Dash cause a hangover. Yeah, I need something on dash.
I can take it.
Another Chaos Realm. Here we go.
In the name of Hades.
Face 60% more throw. Okay, and then more attack. This one's epic, so we're gonna do it. Yeah, let's do the store. That way I can at least heal up a little bit. Maybe. Oh my gosh, a bunch of frame drops all of a sudden. That was weird. Yes, we want this for sure.
Place, mate.
Now I can't buy that, so then buy this. Okay. So this is the boss now. What's my thing? 60% more foes. Okay. Darn it. This actually may not be the worst thing to have right here, because maybe the bosses don't actually apply.
Hi there.
Oh, this is different.
Finally. I've been waiting for this. Really.
I don't know what this is.
You must be one of Megaros' lovely sisters. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. Waiting for what exactly?
So sick of, you know, doing my regular job, uninterrupted, not having to clean up Meg's messes.
I get the feeling we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Anyway, I always wanted to kill a god.
Tormentor of Passions. Death. I died.
I'll get you yet.
I don't know if you all saw the headline. Sorry, I just thought of this, but there was a press release saying that Disney was suing one of the hackers that was selling like hacked switches and stuff. But what's his name? Gary Bowser. So the headline was Nintendo sues Gary Bowser.
I don't like her very much. Felt something.
So you have everyone make all your so long Gary Bowser jokes now, because you're never gonna get them again. All right, so we beat that world.
Go on and try.
It's like 20 health. What did we buy here? Probably nothing.
I needed one of those. I can use this.
Why is that wolf shiny?
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the...
I barge where I please.
I barge where I please. Okay, so we used one Death Defiance. Gonna have to get a second one now. Or use a second one in this area, probably. Okay, so just gold. We'll take it.
Keep them coming.
Oh, we got stompy guys.
No, you don't.
$100 gold. Woohoo! Life. That gold may have been better. I don't know.
Not yet.
Hydra heads. I don't even know what hit me over there.
That's life.
Heart. Is that one of those infernal things? No, it's just a table. Great, glad there's a table. Gold or another heart. Let's do gold this time. That'll give us like 200 gold. That's nice. Oh gosh, big explosions.
I can't.
I don't know where all my casts are. Oh my gosh, there's more. Oh, whoa.
Vast.
Not gonna buy anything? Passage.
Looks handy.
Just health. I think I need reflectors. I need something that reflects. There's just so many projectiles.
You two again.
Don't turn me into stone!
Can't do that. Not now. Farewell, General Brokenhead.
Cast damages foes and deflects. Reduce damage. I guess a boost to cast. It's not a huge boost, but it's something. Okay, more darkness. Darkness will be nice.
What is it now?
Little Hades, or not Hades, what's the name? Medusa head. It's like Castlevania all over again.
Will that be all?
All that for 10 darkness. Whew. Okay, do I want speed or Poseidon or heart? Yeah, I kind of want heart, but I don't think that's going to be important. Let's do Poseidon. Go, Drunken Power!
In the name of Hades.
Okay, an attack boost, yeah. Gold. Nice. Here's the wrap. Oh. Yep, shop. We're going to the shop.
Of course it's...
I actually have a lot of gold. I can buy stuff.
Cheers, mate.
After you dash. Okay, I'm gonna buy that. What do I want? The hammer or the food? How much is the food worth? Healing. 50? We'll do that. Alright, boss time. Last chance against the Hydras for the night. I mean, it's gonna be last chance for everything. You know what I mean.
Bone Hydra, you look different.
The last one is.
I do not appreciate that.
Doing a lot better this time, I think. got it! No Death Defiance needed. Whew. $100 Darkness. So yeah, we're super close to getting the next Dark Defiance, which was at 1,000. Whew. Okay.
Still there, are you?
Jonathan, I don't know who that is.
Bad time to be a little short of coin.
Special deals more. Wish I had that. I'm so close. Wait, can I sell something? Everything's rare or heroic. I'm not selling any of those. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't last 6 encounters typically at this point. So it'll just be the rest of the way 6 more encounters. If I can get to the boss at least, that would be amazing. It's like my 4th time here.
The dead must have it pretty good up here.
Elysium. Let's do 1 pomegranate.
Split this. Bye now.
Okay, lightning reflexes, call, or just a normal attack boost. Yeah, we'll do the attack boost. That's gonna be good enough. Let's do the gems. Massive hits. 1, 2, 3. I just wasted them all on that. That was a dumb idea. Oh well. Rank up? What did I rank up in? I didn't know there were ranks in this game. Okay. Gold or a shop. Let's check the shop. Do I want 50 health or a reflection? Oh, I can buy both, so let's do it.
We cannot effectively communicate with...
Oh, Goddess of Wisdom, yeah. Death Defiance makes your impervious... Oh, and it replenishes a use? Yeah, let's do that. Then we can buy that. Oh, this is a good choice. Pomegranate? Or, I'm not doing a god thing. We'll do a pomegranate. I'm on chamber 31, okay. Oh gosh. Ah! Oh no! So much damage! So much damage!
Delicious.
Okay, what can we upgrade? Your special inflicts hangover. Poseidon aid. Yeah, we'll do the hangover.
Stronger still.
Yeah, let's go see what Poseidon wants. Poseidon!
It's that big soul catcher again. You're dead.
Oh, it's the butterflies. No, the butterflies. Okay, that's one death defiance. I'm just bleeding health. Phew.
I'll keep my soul for now, thanks.
But no, that was like 200 damage I took there. Okay, what's rupture? Okay. I guess let's do this one.
Never gone this far.
This is it. Never gone this far, and we still have one death defiance. Uh-oh.
Death approaches.
Wait, what's this?
Thought you could just get away from me, did you?
Thanatos.
Thanatos. I figured it was only a matter of time before Father sent you after me to do his dirty work.
Zagreus, is that really why you think I'm here? Let's see how many of these exalted champions you can send back to their dooms. Unless you'd rather I would send you back to yours. Here come your father's forces.
Let them come.
Don't waste this chance.
Oh, it's just... Okay, it's beat more enemies. Okay, I got you. I don't see any... Oh, there we go. These we have to fight. I'm up 18-5. Isn't that good enough?
There's some.
Drove them back.
All that for 16 darkness.
Got more of them than I did, huh?
It's very nice. Oh, I have to talk to him now.
You left without so much as telling me goodbye. I suppose you knew I'd catch up with you sooner or later. Is that it? No escaping death.
No escaping death and all.
I left when it was necessary then. I thought of you and hoped you'd understand. I have to do this.
That's more motivation than I've ever heard from you. Well, if you won't say it, I'll say it. Goodbye, Zagreus.
Goodbye. Yeah, I guess go for health. I don't know what to do. Never been this far. Okay.
Flame wheels. Good.
More health. I guess gold. Gold can buy me health. The wings can't at this point.
You're just in time.
Come on. A lot of mashing buttons. Oh, get out, get out, get out. Oh, gosh.
Nice.
It's a lot of gold. I've got 11 hit points.
Do I still need these?
Yeah, that's not enough. Okay, we're going to the shop.
Not dead yet. I'll pay for that.
Your attack hits twice, but does not knock foes away. After blocking a foe, get 20 more damage. I'll get that one because I don't think it's going to help.
All right, Lord Zeus.
Okay, so yeah, we made it to the boss. This is the boss. Here we go. The boss of the third world.
Oh, wow.
There's two of them.
You'll
walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I am here.
2 against 1. Seems hardly fair. Ah, well. Let's kill him and be done, King.
Theseus, the Bull of Minos, you two are legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
A naked attempt to sway me from
A naked attempt!
Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
He's angry now. Not yet.
And that's it. There is no escape. Well, that's that.
Oh, that bull hits rather hard.
What are all these updates? Oh, like Thanatos.
Hey, did you see? My brother. He's come back. He's here, somewhere, I think. Good old Thanatos.
Thanatos!
He's so busy all the time, he never talks to me. Kind of like your dad with you, I guess.
Indeed.
The sealed weapons by your chambers. Your father won't observe their absence, I don't think. They remind him of a time he stood together with his brothers and sisters. He wants nothing more to do
He wants nothing more to do with any of that. I think it's fitting you've inherited their power. Okay.
Power that once sealed away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me out of here. Thank you for helping me, Achilles. Father's chambers, always locked.
No use in trying, lad.
My dog's gone! No, where's my dog?
It is plain to me that you are helping him. In spite of my insistence, you do not. What do you expect that I should do about this, Nyx? What would you do in my position? Deception in my very house and home. Answer me.
Answer me.
Hades, my relationship with him remains unchanged. It is the very same relationship from when you first requested I take care of him. He has my full support and always shall. You must know this. He wishes now to leave. I shall make no attempt to stop him.
What good is any one of you? He's not even your son.
What good is any one of you?
And yet you coddle him. You know as well as I that he cannot succeed. You fill his mind with harmful delusions. If that is what you want for him, then please, proceed at pace.
They're at it again, because of me.
Oh, Mom and Dad are angry. Sealed document, free Orpheus. Sure,
in the
why
name
not?
of Hades, I commute our court musician sentencing effective now.
Oh, hello.
What is this? Yeah, we'll wait on that. What did I talk to you about?
Zagreus. I understand you liberated me from my eternal punishment. And so I have returned to serve your father here. Thanks.
Orpheus, you're back. Look, don't get on Father's bad side like that. We're going to be fine.
I don't know if she's happy or not. Are you happy to not be in eternal torment?
I grieve for you, my friend. But if you've come to ask me for a song, why, I'm afraid I must stand firm about my answer.
It's all right. Father can't make you sing if you don't want to.
What do you want from me? Leave me alone. We've nothing to discuss here anymore.
Nothing to
I was
discuss.
just checking up on you. Just let me know if you wanted to talk for any reason.
I'm not interested in having company, especially from you.
I don't want any company from the likes of you.
Anything good?
Three keys for 25 darkness.
Good deal. Here's the fee.
Yeah, it seems like a fair deal. But yeah, I don't think there's anything I can really... Wait, what can I do
It's
here?
only a matter of time, I suppose.
Oh!
Tartarus is gloomy enough without Orpheus.
80 of that? Oh, and 60 of that. So now I have 200. I think I can upgrade this next thing. Display pedestals worthy of themselves. Yeah, these are all cosmetic. Not this. Chambers may now contain 15.
Right. If this isn't a good expenditure of resources, then I don't know what is.
You need not listen to him, contractor.
I haven't been going to a lot of fountains, but...
Since Father's not...
Oh no, yeah, the end of worlds. No, that makes sense.
Contractor.
So now instead of like 10%, it's 20. Yeah, I guess buy
This
this.
looks to be an excellent investment, contractor.
I think I'm basically
Go on and
done though
make
with
it
the gemstone improvements.
Your birthright gave you better sense.
Fountain. Ooh.
House contractor, my good shade, have yet another job for your distinguished team.
Oh, so I have to buy. Okay, no, it's like the hot spring. Bought the hot spring. Okay, no, that's actually huge. If I can get a hot spring rest, get like a free 20 HP.
Hey, room, I'm back.
Hey, room, I'm back.
Might want to check your stash of weapons over there.
Why? Equip for 20% more darkness?
That's a new
I'd have
one.
to think about it. Okay, so that's 3 stars, so I don't need to use it anymore. What's the owl do? Okay, it's from Athena. That one sounds really bad. I mean, it's good in the early game, but that's about it. Receive $100 to spend as you please. Okay. Yeah, so that's just an extra life. Okay. We'll do this one.
All set.
No, actually, let's not do it. Let's do Wine Guy. Get some wine.
I can do anything.
Yeah, so I need 10 keys to expand or 1,000 to get another Death Defiance. Which another Death Defiance would have got me... maybe I couldn't beat those bosses, actually. But I mean, it wouldn't hurt, right? Well, I think it's going to be the end of the stream. Is anyone even super active or awake? I didn't think so. If not, maybe let's just end the stream then. We'll wait till another time when everyone's around and we'll ask Sailor Moon what to do. But, yeah, we'll just end it. I do have school tomorrow. Yeah, school. Woo! Who's excited for school? I'm kind of done with it. I wish I had a break. But that's how it is. Anyway, everyone, have a good night. Make sure you don't die, unlike in this game where it's cool. Don't die IRL. Die in Hades, and that's it. Alright, see you later. Goodbye.